Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets playing host to the LA Clippers. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Irving swings it to Durant. Kyrie off the mark. Well contested.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
From the outside, no good. To Durant. Kevin Durant missed his first. That one goes.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
George? Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Irving. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Durant across the timeline. Right now, down 7. Curling inside. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. Kyrie Irving. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Kevin Durant swats it. Beverly.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Pass stolen by the Nets. Durant. Off the mark. No good. Kyrie Irving. 2 of 4 now.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Kevin Durant has it. To Irving. Screen coming. Irving to Dinwiddie. Jordan to Irving. 4-3. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Irving. Not that time. He missed it. To Beverly. Great feed. Sets it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Irving. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Dinwiddie. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Kevin Durant rejects it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Leonard. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
To Durant. Kevin Durant. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Irving. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beverly into the front court. Up 6. DeAndre Jordan with the block. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. First quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. LA Clippers with the basketball. George. Smothering D. Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 8. Fires the 3. Second effort. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Shot from in close, no good. Kyrie across the timeline. Now down 6. Curling inside. Montrezl Harrell sends it away. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Time for the bench to step up. Kenny Atkinson knows it, making some moves. Irving to Durant. Kyrie. Deep 2 there, won't go. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Durant. Driving right to the basket. To Leonard. Fires the 3, knocks it down, and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Ed, body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
You can count that one. 4-point play. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Jordan. Takes stock of the floor. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
To Leonard. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
This just blows my mind. The lane was so open. It almost looks like the offense is trying to make the layup even more difficult than what it was. They look bored out there.
The assist from number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Leonard gets it in the left corner. It's George for two. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Team foul number 1. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 20.
To Durant. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Draws the contact. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot two.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
DeAndre Jordan to the line.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Short jumper misses. Durant with the basketball up top. They find themselves down 10. Oh, he hits the three. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it, on the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Durant, tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Good shot, man.
Durant to Irving. With a drop step. Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 10. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Leonard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Kyrie lets it go and scores on the step back.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
George, shot off the mark. Good defense. Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
It was right there. Clippers have got it. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Beverly into the front court. Leads 4. Paul George, 4-2. Nets have it. Paul George pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Irving. Williams across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Lou Williams. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
I got him. Here we go.
Irving. It's good.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Williams. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. KingZhy lets it fly. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Durant across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Number 1. Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers.
George. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Leonard to Paul George. For three, Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Irving to Dinwiddie. Kyrie Irving for two. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To George. Goes to the right side. To Leonard. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 5, Montrezl Harrell. 2 minutes remaining.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. With a drop step. Has a chance. Beverly's shot no good. Durant with the basketball up top. Tie game, third quarter. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Here comes some changes. Kenny Atkinson turning to his reserves.
First foul in the final 2 minutes. Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Cruises inside for two.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Here's Irving into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery, hits the second free throw. To Leonard. To Beverly. The shot, almost. Irving with the basketball. His team up by 1. Screen coming. Montrezl Harrell tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
The drive, right to the... Stuffs it down with authority. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
DeAndre Jordan, huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. A shot at the buzzer. Time expires. The Nets have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Kyrie Irving, that's his 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
To Beverly. Has a look. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. To Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Driving right to the basket. Even to Zubac. Snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Add 2 points to the board.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It lets you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the 4th.
It's LA Clippers ball. George shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing here.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. Well, the Hunt shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Ivica Zubac with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Durant. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Durant. From long range. Not done yet. DeAndre Jordan up and good with the putback.
That's just DJ doing what DJ does right there.
Kawhi Leonard. Tough matchup against Durant. To Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Durant across the timeline. His guys now trailing by a point. To George. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Over the line. Backcourt violation. Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant. And that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Irving into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Irving. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again.
Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Kawhi Leonard, jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
George, and drains it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.